Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Joe White here again for another edition of Live Free. My honor and pleasure to be with you here again. Today's focus is on gratitude. I mean, think about this. There's so many things in lives that we do, whether it's our relationships, our family, our career, and some things are where we want them to be and some things maybe are not. And our brain, if you want to understand how we operate, our brain is always trying to figure out what things mean. So by doing that, it's always looking for evidence. Evidence to support a belief or a belief system or structure. And it doesn't matter if that belief is accurate or not. It doesn't matter if that belief holds you back, limits you, or pushes you forward. A belief in the end is just something you feel certain about. To paraphrase Henry Ford, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, it's true. So you can believe you have all the abundance in the world, and your brain's going to look for evidence to find that abundance for you. Or you can have a belief that everything you try, everything you do, always ends up as failing, and you're worthless, and you're no good. And your brain's going to find examples of that also. So this thing with gratitude, why is it so important? Because it's one of few, if not the only emotion that truly can be experienced in a state of abundance. So remember, there's two worlds we could live in. One is a world of abundance. And the law of abundance says, all that I need is within me now. All that I need is within me now. And the law of scarcity, the opposite of abundance, says I need X to feel Y. If I had the job, I could feel satisfied. If I had the love, the relationship, I would be enough. If I have enough money, enough of this. Or, as long as I have X, I'll always continue to get Y. So we live in these two worlds, scarcity and abundance. But think about this. Can you feel gratitude and be in scarcity? You can feel love and be in scarcity, absolutely. You can feel powerful and be in scarcity. But can you be grateful and be in scarcity? The answer is no. Because to be grateful, you must focus on what you have and not what you don't have. And that is a place of abundance. So my challenge for you today is to put yourself, and it's going to sound real corny because, if you know anything about me, I'm not in the rah-rah, I'm not in to pump you up, I'm not into, I kind of check out other video blogs, and there's a lot of good stuff out there. But for me, some of it is just too, you can do it, and there's too much of a pat on your back, and too much of let's just connect for the sake of connecting so we feel good in the moment. No, sometimes we're meant to feel bad. I'm going to paraphrase here, but we just sent our midweek momentum, our email. And the quote I borrowed from was Don Miguel Ruiz from the Four Agreements. And he talks about that the truth is like a scalpel. It can be painful. Because very often clients come to me and they don't want to know the truth. And sometimes we need to hear the truth. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much we feel despicable, or we're upset, or we want to avoid it. Sometimes what we need to hear is the truth. And as the old adage goes, the truth will set you free. Because once you see it, then you can see things for what they are. Then you can see where you are exactly. Not better, not worse. And then you can see where you want to go, and then you can figure out how to close that gap. So here at Get Life Coaching and my whole methodology here, our focus, like I've always said, is more at mechanics. But this is a good phrase. My challenge for you today is to live in an attitude of gratitude. I know it's easily said and done. Drive on, for us, it's I-95 here. Drive on a major highway, an interstate, right, in middle rush hour. And it's hard to be grateful. It's okay. Because the art of living is understanding that we're perfectly imperfect, yet we're going to strive, and that's to try to find more abundance in our lives. That's where we get our mail. I mean, think about this. Where we get our mail is our residencies. We can have different homes, But we really only get our mail sent at one of these homes. And that's our primary residency. That's where we vote. That's what we call home. And the other places are homes, but it's not home. So you got to commit. What home are you committing to live in? Is it going to be a house of abundance or a house of scarcity? Because if your home is a house of abundance, then you know what's going to happen. You're going to get into scarcity. Things are going to pull you out. You're going to lose focus. We're focused on things that really don't matter. You're going to make them more important than they really are. But in the end, do you recognize it and you go back? See, the key is not that if you get knocked into scarcity, but what do you do when you do? And you move back into abundance. And the easiest way is to get into your heart and find the attitude of gratitude. And it could be as simple as 3 things you're grateful for every day. One of the first assignments I give my clients, just begin to direct your focus very often. 3 things you're grateful for every day. Do it for a week. Do it for a month. Do it for a lifetime. With no repeats. That forces your brain to find new things, to chunk down, to find beauty and simplicity, and find gratitude in that. You know, before I began, I just looked here on my ledge, and a client, this could probably be backwards, but a client sent me a card, and it said, in the end, she simply said thank you, even though she was so much more grateful than that. If you want to have a fulfilling life, cultivate that environment of gratitude. And if it's hard, think about what you could be grateful for. If life circumstances got you to a point where you're not where you want to be and it seems difficult or impossible in the moment, find something within inside yourself to be grateful for. Make it easy to feel good here, my friends. Commit to live in a house of abundance and share. The best way to become more, the best way to be more grateful for who you are is to become more so you can share that abundance with others. So have an amazing day. Thank you for joining me. To our next edition, Live Free. My name is Joe White from Get Life Coaching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.